Now, step into a world of stunning sights, sizzling sound that takes you out of your world and into ours.
Welcome to Hollywood Toys, the only place where you can live the movies. And now, Magic Mike is about to enter the building.
Is this thing on? Are we live? Oh! Hey, knuckleheads! It's me. It's your boy, Magic Mike, in the Heezy, taking it easy. With another live. And hello to Amanda Love, 7772. Whoop-woo! Thank you for joining me here today. On this lovely, beautiful day, as it's another cardboard cutting day. Oh yeah. So yeah. And it's the Carrie Show. Says hi Magic Mike. Hello Queen Carrie. Thank you for stopping by as well for this lovely Hollywood Toys Live, brought to you by me, Magic Mike. Welcome to Hollywood Toys, the only place where you can live the movies. I am your host, Magic Mike, and welcome to my channel, where I do travel and entertainment vlogs covering theme parks, comic and horror cons, movies, celebrities, action figures, video games, and more. And I also have some pretty cool action figure and movie merch as well. So be sure to subscribe to the channel as well as hit that notification bell down there so that you won't miss out on any future lives, videos, or new product releases. And now it's magic time, folks. Woohoo! Here we go with another one. So we have the live chat going. All right. So, yeah. Gonna be cutting up some cardboard, some shipping cardboard, with not one, but two McDonald's cardboard box hauls, folks. Oh yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I got my box over here, and we're gonna be breaking these down. So for those of you that, or any watchers out there that don't know, I make and sell and ship items, movie props, and action figure backdrops. So I use a lot of cardboard to ship a lot of my flat items so they won't get bent or damaged. So I go to my good old free source of good old McDonald's. And some days are good, some days are bad, but today it was chock full of cardboard today. And then I just grab them up. And then when I get home, I use my trusty box cutter and cut it all and break it all down. So I could later cut it into the different size pieces that I need. So step one, break them all up, cut them down. And then step two will be, doing that. Right? Right. So I hope everybody is having a fantastic Thursday. I know I am, as always. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. So we're just getting it done, man. Get this cardboard. And then we toss our finished whatever. And then I at some point I'm going to set up another box that I could toss the pieces in that I don't need or are too small for any of my needs. So those eventually will be garbage. All right. So what's going on out there in the world today? As always, all my lives are also Ask Me Anything. Yeah. I guess people don't love me no more. This place used to be hopping and shopping with people. But I do appreciate the ones that do stop by and keep me company while I do my thing and go nuts and go ballistic on the cardboard. For now, you could just call me Shredder. How about it? All right. All right. So, all right, class. I guess it's just going to be the three of us for today. Okay. Hey, I got my first question. Amanda asked, how many mistakes do you make before you quit working on a project? Oh boy, that's a good one. Yeah. I make mistakes all the time. But no matter how many mistakes I make, once I set my mind to a particular idea or goal, I don't stop until I succeed. So there's no quitting here. There's no quitting in baseball. Hey, careers man, yo. But sometimes I'll make happy accidents. You know, that's an infamous saying where you, through one mistake or accident, you discover something you otherwise wouldn't have discovered had it not been for that accident. Hence the term happy accident. So yeah. My main problem though is not so much making mistakes, but because my mind is always going 24/7, and I have my to-do list of like 6 or 7 things that I can't wait to finish because I just came up with this idea, this idea, this idea. But then I wake up and then I have 5 more ideas. So now that to-do list now turns into 15 and then 20 and then whatever. So it's just like it's awesome, but it's frustrating at the same time because all the ideas I do have, it's like, oh my God, I cannot wait to share with all you guys. Like and if it stuff that if it blows my mind, it's only going to blow your minds as well. So, and I don't want to say what they are, and then thinking, oh, I'll be able to have that handled, and then I try it, and then it doesn't go quite the way, I wanted it to, and then I look like an idiot. It's like, oh, what happened to that thing you said was going to be so awesome? So, yeah. Hey, punk rock, it's showtime! Howdy, punk rock! Oh, yeah. Thank you for joining the Magic Mike Live. More cardboard cutting, y'all. Larry Tate, Hollywood Boys for life. All right. That's right, y'all. Just cutting away, cutting away. All right. So, and Carrie says, hi, everyone. She's always so sweet and kind. How can you not like Carrie? She's so super awesome. Just like me, I'm super awesome. And all you guys, super awesome. So, today was a lucky day, as I often will sometimes, after dropping off packages at the post office, I will, on the way back home, stop at the local McDonald's and check out the cardboard store. And sometimes the store is full in stock. Other days it's not. So it's always a good day when the cardboard dumpster is filled to the brim, giving me plenty to take home for the lovely price of free 99. And so, being that I knew being that it was going to be a good cardboard haul, on top of already having some cardboard from before, so I thought, you know what? Today we're going to do a cardboard cutting stream. So that was the initial plan. That when I was at McDonald's, like, yeah, I have more than enough. I need to get this done and over with, so I might as well do a live. But the main topic of discussion for today didn't come till later on. because as I was making my dinner, I'll carry my phone with me in my pocket with my headphones and continue to listen to YouTube videos while I make dinner, clean dishes, and all that stuff while I'm in the kitchen. And so a video came up. You know how it after like if the video finishes that you're watching and you don't select one, sometimes it'll automatically play another video right after. So a very interesting video came up that we're going to be talking about a bit in detail in a bit. So, sup, queers? Yes, Mike is awesome. Oh, thank you, Carrie. That means a lot to me. Um, Larry, apparently there are some missing Legos again. Okay. Lego must like to troll fears. I'm here for the cardboard slashing. Yeah! All right. Missing brain parts. I might be. That might explain quite a lot. So, so the video that I came across was, and it's something I've seen pop up like in the recommend videos for a while now, but I never got around to watching it or whatever. But it came up, and it was at 103 years old. These are the 4 foods that I ate my whole life in order to live a long and healthy life. Right? It just happened to come on, and I already had my hands busy, so I just let it play out. But then just by listening to it, I was like, wow, that sounds awfully good and too perfect to be a 104-year-old anybody. So my mind kind of almost automatically went to, is this AI? What are they trying to sell here or whatever? But then I looked at the video, I'm like, maybe it isn't, but it could be. But I always like to have an open mind in everything and not just jump to, oh, I know for a fact it's this or I know for a fact it's that. I like to investigate. I like evidence. I like the fact-finding mission, so to speak. Which brings up, the main topic of discussion being about AI in general. Where did I put it? Oh. And how scary and more scary AI is coming by the day, where it's scary that now everything we see on the internet, online, photos, videos, we have to now question it with, is that AI? Is this AI? Because it's like 98% of it is, and a lot of it is very fooling, and it's in some cases has, but in just a matter of a few years, 5 years, 10 years, even the video experts out there, people that are smarter than me and have way more expertise than me in video analysis, that will not be able to tell the difference, between what is real and what is AI. It's like we're living in a literal matrix of we have to question what is real and what is not. So, luckily, while we can be able to suss things out, it's going to get to that point to where it's just going to become more and more impossible. Hang on while I get a quick piece of cardboard to lay down to protect the table from any cutting. This is just going to be 2 seconds. 1, 2. Here we go. All right. All right. Hey, you're still here. Thank you so much. You guys are rocking. Huh? I could have gotten another box to put the trash in as well. But even before AI, I would say over the past 10 or 15 years, even before AI, like, Carrie says, Mike, did you get a haircut? It looks nice today. Oh, thank you so much. No, I cut my hair once a week, on Saturdays. So I'm actually 2 or 3 days away from needing to cut my hair again. And even, So I would say like the day or two after cutting it, then it starts to look pretty good. But yeah, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Um. So yeah, I would say like 10 or 15 for the past 10 or 15 to 20 years, even before AI, like any video, mainly, especially on YouTube, I always looked at with, you know, was that faked or that could have been faked or like I look at a video and say, could I replicate that same video? And if the answer is yes, and I could figure out how to remake that video, then more than likely probably most likely means that video is fake, or not necessarily fake, but staged. A video that makes it look like we're capturing something on camera that's like once in a lifetime or super rare moment, but it was manufactured, for the sake of getting views. Not that every single video out there is uh not fake, but even then, especially with the remember when like After Effects first came out and 3D rendering software, and the amazing things that people could do even back then before AI. But now we have AI on top of that. It's like, man, the possibilities are endless as far as what you can do. So yeah, always have that skeptical eye and don't trust everything you see from the second you see it. Like, really take it in and think, could have that been faked? Because we're getting to that point to where it's almost going to be automatic, for pretty much everybody. So, so I came across the 103-year-old, person video. And after I got done doing the dishes and I came in and I heard something, because one tell that you might be, let's say, looking at an AI generated person talking on at the camera, is you'll hear like an ever so slight like pause in the audio, like a skip, like I don't know, it's hard to explain. But the video we're going to be talking about, you could watch for yourself and you'll see what I'm talking about. And as soon as I heard that hesitation, that pause, like, then okay, all right. So then I looked at the video and looked for the other telltale sign that will also give away an AI generated person talking to the camera, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because this isn't the first time I came across this, and how I know is because of another video that I saw like a few months ago, that it was really obvious that it was AI. You don't have to be any kind of expert to be able to see. All right. Let's get this going. So I'm going to try and hurry this up because Zach said he's going to be going live in a few minutes, so trying to jam everything in there. And Mr. Lantern's here! Whoopoo! And Bukaki! How you doing? I think there are people who are genetically predisposed to live that long almost no matter what they eat. You know what? I bet that is true. Because, yeah, there are people that eat bad and smoke their whole lives. No cancer or anything. And, like George Burns that smoked cigars till he was, until he passed. So, but at the same time, obviously, the healthier you eat, the better it's going to be and the longer you're going to live. So I'm going to go along assuming I'm not genetically, automatically deposed to live long. So I'm going to do everything I can to live as long as I can, assuming that if I don't, then I will die a young, miserable death. And of course, we don't want to. I don't want to stream when Lantern's streaming either. So it'll be me, Zach, then Lantern, I guess. And I did catch a bit of Zach's live at the RV show, but I had to go to the post office, so I couldn't watch the whole thing. So if you're listening, Zach, let me know when you want to go live so I can get the heck out of here. Or give me an idea of when I should start doing the analysis. Oh. I'm digging the GoldenEye pause music. Oh yeah, isn't that cool? And it's a fan-made version. Yeah. And at least it's a little something to help kind of fill in the dead air time. Since my head's full of dead air sometimes. You know what I mean? Just let me know if the volume and everything is fine, because this is my first time experimenting with background music as well. I could listen on my end, but if I listen on my end, it'll just create an echo and you would be able to hear it. It works great. All right, thank you. I can't wait to get caught up in everything so I can go back to doing the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas streams as well. Oh, so much I want to do, being pulled in 5 different directions at once. But here we are. All right. Oh. Funky and subtle, right? So I'll be working on some more of those as well. Try to keep everything as themed as possible as well. All that good stuff. Oh man, just bursting with ideas, but being held back. I can't get to them because I'm doing this crap. But it's got to be done. Because if I put it off and put it off, then it'll just be worse when I have a ton of orders and I'm out of cardboard, and then I'm gonna make cardboard from scratch on top of printing orders and then packing them and then printing labels and attaching the labels and trying to get all that done by 3 o'clock. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me, everybody. I actually gained a few more subscribers, so we're at 240 subscribers. So last I checked, we were at 237. So yeah. Yep. So we got 8 people watching. We could use a couple more likes here and there, but no pressure. Ideas and no time for them is a problem I have too. Yeah. Especially so frustrating. I'll get that done by the end of whatever month. 3 months later, I'm not even halfway done through that list. It's a blessing and it's a curse. It's a curse because I just want to get it done, but it's a blessing because at least there'll never come a day where I'll wake up and be like, oh my god, I'm so bored. What am I going to do today? I have nothing to do. That'll never happen. So, know what I mean? Jelly mean? Oh. Hey, Liz! Oh, she likes the background music too? I knew you would. There's gonna be more coming. There's plenty more where that came from. So, yeah. Ah. And Lantern, let me know when you're ready to go live so I can leave. Maybe I'll be able to join in since this is gonna be what I'm gonna be doing. Pretty much. Liz says, how has your week been going so far? Frustrating, but good frustrating, because I already, you know how like one tool, one technique has now led to 20 to 30 more ideas. So it's like, just when I thought, you know, had I not came up with that idea and added to the to-do list, I probably would have been done with the first to-do list within the next few days. But now that I've added on what I'm going to be doing on top of that, yeah. So it's like, it's great because of the ideas that I'm just all over the place. ADHD stuff for me too, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure I have one of those A diseases, but I've never been formally diagnosed, but you know, it wouldn't surprise me. So, yeah. Let's check something here. You guys are awesome. Keeping it real. Glad to have the wonderful company. Okay. So Lantern, you didn't answer the question. What time are you going live? At 6? Woo. Anytime? Okay. Well then, in that case, I will. I'll do the video reaction that I've been talking about. So that shouldn't take me too much longer, and then I'll end it. All right. So. Okay. So like I said, came across the video, this video, which I'll post a link to in the chat, so you can check it out for yourself as well. At 103, I eat the same 4 foods every single day. Doctors can't explain it. With an old 103-year-old woman talking about what she eats. So I started with listening to the video, and then there were tells in the video that made me think this is probably AI, and then more visual clues, which I'll get into as we dive into this right here. So I don't think I'll be able to do the sound, because whenever I do the sound, it would just create an echo, which we don't really need the sound anyways for the things I want to point out. So here we go. So the AI is getting weirder and weirder. Yep. So the first video that I watched that kind of clued me into how to spot an AI video was one of the doctors that I watch. And it was a different channel that had the doctor on it. And I started watching it just to see, like, I thought something was up. It's not the person's channel, it's another sub-channel, so I didn't know if it was a channel just stealing his content and re-uploading it or re-editing it or whatever. So, in fact, So, in watching this video of the doctor, I would notice that he was pretty much stiff and still like this, and he was just making the same. Of course, the camera his hands were on the table, but I couldn't help but notice that he was making literally the same exact hand gestures over and over and over and over and over. Like there was no variety in the movement outside of that. Like if it was a real person like me might, readjust themselves in the seat, or might scratch, their face, or do something, or you could tell I'm not AI, right? But it was just so like static and repetitive that I'm like, I don't know. Now you could probably get away with that, like if you're watching a clip that's only like a couple minutes long, or maybe intercutting it with whatever. But when it goes on for minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes, and the hand gestures are just the same, the person doesn't change or move in any way, or But then on that video, if you looked at his mouth, you could tell, okay, something's up with the mouth, like, so between that and that, it was a dead giveaway. Like, you could just watch just the hands blocking the top of the screen and see. So that is the case with this video here. Of course, there's a couple of alternate shots, like, okay, here's the old woman, here she is eating. But, so yeah, pay attention to her hands. Oh, okay, intercut with something else. But there are shots that go on and on and on and on of her just talking. So come on, let's get on with it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, stop it! So especially her right hand. Notice how it does the same exact thing, goes up or down, up or down, up or down, and then the left hand especially. You'll see, if you just pay attention to her hand gestures, they never change. It's the same exact hand gesture over and over and over and over again. Not to mention, again, she's very still, she's not really moving, she's not doing anything else with her hand. Like, no human would sit that long without making some kind of different gesture. So it's basically like 3 or 4 different gestures, but repeated over and over and over and over again. So it's not just one gesture over and over again. But yeah, the same gestures over and over and over again. No, that's not Magic's grandma. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick reaction on this video, and then I'm gonna get out of here so we could take over, let Lantern take over. And then sprinkled in with occasional different shot of her doing whatever, whoever this is. But there's that right hand again, doing the same exact thing from before and throughout the whole video. Or both hands together, making that same exact gesture. And again, her not like adjusting herself in the seat, maybe scooting up, adjusting her shirt, or anything like that. So, now, if, oh, what was I gonna say? So if it wasn't for AI, if I saw this before I knew AI was even a thing, of course, this is a otherwise very fooling and convincing video. So yeah, same hand gesture over and over. So yeah, I think you get my point. But then if you also watch the video, or even without the sound, you watch her mouth, and you'll see inconsistencies in the movement of the mouth. I mean, it's pretty good with, again, a majority of it, that is on her, again, with the same exact posture, same exact position, same exact gestures over and over and over again. So yeah, this is just one way of being able to suss out a potential AI video. Just look at the hand gestures and look at the mouth. Look at it with sound, look at it without sound. So obviously this person, is AI, doesn't even exist. So now, what is the point of the video? I mean, to get subscribers and views. The channel name is called Real Talk with Time. So, yeah. Yep, same gestures. She doesn't even really turn her head, tilt her head, lean forward, lean back. It's the same exact posture, same exact, movement of the hands, interspliced with these, little cuts. Again, if the video wasn't so long and there was more intercut with stuff, that would hide it more and less likely noticeable. But it is silly. The more you watch it, and the more obvious that, okay, it's the same hand gestures. Okay, this person is fake. Yeah, definitely not real. It's hilarious, but at the same time, it's only a matter of time within the next 2 to 3 years that AI will recognize these mistakes, and they won't have these obvious tells, and it's just going to get better and better to where, we won't be able to tell anymore. Not even video experts, So yeah, so check out the video for yourself, and oh, Jenny says, I watched a murder show on Netflix and it was all AI people, so no one really died. Ruined the show. Don't you hate that? So yeah, that's our AI-generated grandma. Sitting in the same position, same hand gestures and movements, no change in her position, posture whatsoever. So, that's that. Yep, AI is just getting out of control and getting scarier and harder to detect, which is good and both bad, because obviously, if you want to make something and use it and create with AI, you're going to want it to look not AI. So that's that, folks. So I'm going to end it so that we could jump over to Mr. Lantern's live while I continue cutting more cardboard in the backgrounds, y'all. Woohoo! Alright, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also follow me on all of my other social media that you see on the screen as well as in a description box below. So I really hope you enjoyed the live. And if you did, then please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos and more lives like this one. And leave me some comments. Give it a thumbs up and share the video and share the channel. Okay? Alright. So, after Lantern's show, stay tuned for even more Hollywood Toys videos right after his show. And this is Magic Mike, reminding you to live for your family and friends, live your best life, and live the movies. See you next time. It's Lantern's turn.